Hey guys, welcome to week 101 here on theReelDVDWatchers on Wednesdays. Tom, the movie that I've chosen to review today, I would like to dedicate this review to a certain someone. She knows who she is, because she's all about this movie, and she's a fucking awesome YouTuber, and she's also part of the ReelDVDWatchers. Right in there, you all know who it is. So Kayla, Ms. Kayla, this review is for you. The movie that I've chosen to review today is something that she told me to watch. And I was like, fuck it, I haven't seen it yet, so I'm gonna watch it. So the movie in question is one of Kayla's favorites, In Bruges. I know, right, Kayla? Pretty much what's going on in this one is it stars Colin Farrell, Brandon Gilson, and Ralph Fiennes, and also the chick who played Fleur in Harry Potter 4. So really, what this movie should be called is the Harry Potter reunion with fucking Colin Farrell. So what's going on in this one is Colin Farrell and Brendan Gilson play hitmen who are taking a break after Colin Farrell accidentally botches a hit, and they go to Bruges because Harry, who's played by Ralph Fiennes, who is kind of like their crime boss, he orders them to go there just to cool their heels. He's like, also the city's really beautiful, and there is a lot of good architecture shots in this movie because Bruges is definitely a beautiful city. They keep on saying it's out of a storybook, and it really looks like that. So they go out to just cool their heels, taking the sights. But the thing is, Colin Farrell's character is the worst fucking tourist ever. He doesn't want to be there. There's nothing for him to do there. Brandon Gilson's character is like, oh, man, there's so much culture and so much beauty in the city. Let's go look at it. Colin Farrell's like, I just want to fucking go to the pub. So pretty much it's all about them and working together and seeing their quirks, because there is a lot of quirky comedy, but sometimes it feels like it's almost like jabbing you in the ribs, being like, hey, laugh now. So from there, Colin Farrell one night meets fucking Fleur from Harry Potter 4. I forget what her name is in this thing. It's Chloe, and he falls in love with her, and so he also has to deal with that. But then, in turn of events, I'm not going to tell you how Colin Farrell botched the killing, but Ralph Fiennes orders Brendan Gilson's character to take Colin Farrell out. And so from then on, it builds into that whole motif, and it's really a well-put-together movie. Like, you're laughing half the time because they have such great lines. And also, it does deal with a lot of British humor and a lot of British words, so if you aren't a real big fan of that style of humor, it's probably not going to work for you. As an action movie, though, like it says on the back, it doesn't work as an action film. To me, this film felt more like a dark comedy, because there is a lot of dark elements to it, and it is fucking hilarious at some points. But just to call it an action movie per se, I wouldn't agree with that at all. Yes, there is some gunfighting, but not to the same point as, let's say, like Die Hard, which is like the ultimate guy action film, in my eyes. But it doesn't even feel like an action film. But the acting in this is top-notch. Colin Farrell, who I fucking hate, I actually didn't mind him in this. Yes, he's a little bit of a fucking cunt in this. The movie's fucking got me on that word again. Great. Pretty much, he's actually really good in this. Brandon Gilson, who I love, and no matter what he's in, always good, especially in this. Ralph Fiennes, really good. It's really interesting to see him play a villain, but a more subdued villain from what I'm used to seeing from him. I'm used to seeing, villains with such quirks and, such inner workings, but this guy just like, you guys fucked up. I'm gonna have to kill you. So from that point of view, yeah, it's interesting to see that work, but just, I know Ralph Fiennes is such a great actor, and I kind of wanted to see more come out of him. It could have been the script wasn't 100% with his character. You know what, and that's fine, because script writing is all up to whoever writes it. And this is written and directed by Martin McDonough. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. But really, though, the whole entire city of Bruges is just so beautiful. They take you on tours of the city and other important places. And really, this film is kind of like an ad campaign for Bruges. Really, when you think about it, it's just like you want people to go to Bruges, just have them watch this movie. Direction is great. I mean, you can tell the director / writer really knew how to play off the buddy style humor, and even like British humor in that sense, because British humor, it's very, very dry as compared to American humor, which is a lot of dick and fart jokes. But it's not to say that dick and fart jokes don't have their merit. But what I'm saying is, though, this plays off the real keen British humor, and if you love it, you're just smiling the whole time, which works really, really, really well. The editing in this film is actually really good. Nothing feels out of place. I didn't really notice any jump cuts or anything like that, but when they did switch, like even the lighting in this movie, oh, it's absolutely great. Especially when they go around Bruges at night, the lighting is so good at some buildings. Oh, I just love it. If I had to give In Bruges a rating out of 10, it would definitely get a 6. It's for me, it wasn't the best of movies, but it also wasn't the worst of movies. There's definitely room for improvement, but still, really, the key thing that sells this movie for me is the relationship between Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson. It's really well done. So I know this is a short review, but I really don't feel I can go on too much about it. But yeah, so that's the review. Thanks to everyone who watches and subscribes as always. You guys rock, and hopefully I will catch you guys next week. Bye.